Greetings and salutations, everyone. And happy Halloween, since this probably will be released on Halloween Day. And now, I actually already did the recording of this today. However, I found out after I recorded it that it was completely without sound. So luckily I rotated my saves. I still have the same save right at the beginning. And I'll probably put a link to the one that has no game sound, in case you want to see my first reaction. It's just some stuff up ahead, but... let's do this boss again. Last time I defeated it in one try. So I'm gonna skip the cutscenes. Just go watch the soundless one if you want to see them again, but if they're any different... Can I even skip? I might not be able to skip. There's a way to skip. Sorry. Ow. Ow. I did so good last time, watch me be terrible this time or something. One second, need to... Need stamina. Just let me heal real quick, then I'll be right back with you. Give me stamina. Last time I got the achievement for never letting her do her big attack. So hopefully I can do that again. Oh no, hopefully that wasn't too long that I took to get here. That attack, not the grab attack. I should have attacked thing. Doing the big attack again. Don't attack anymore, stop. Well, how'd I... Anyway. When you perfect dodge, you get all your stamina back, so that's why it's very good to get that. No stamina. Ow. Ow. I thought that was going to be a thing I could counter, but it didn't happen. Need stamina. should have just not did anything. I need the stamina. Just use all the bandages. They haven't done the dark thing again. Yes, but they haven't done the darkness thing. Watch me fail this time. Okay, I won. Okay. We skipped a bunch. As for what was new in the cutscene that I didn't want me to skip, I think it's just it adds the part at the end where it shows some of the getting a new arm and all that. That's why I didn't skip all the cutscenes, but if you want to see me just watch them all and everything again, I'll have the original video with no game sound, and then I'll also leave the unabridged version of this in there too. Why not? So anyway, you go to, on the map, it's right here, this building. And look at this. The Great Space Invasion 1. Now in brilliant color, the Great Space Invasion. Experience terror like never before with the invasion of the body-snatching aliens. Oh my goodness. Shu watched this movie when he was young and came up with the Space Boars game we used to play. I watched it back then too because my dad dragged me to see it. I don't have any memories of that time, but according to my dad, it scared me so much that I couldn't stop crying for days. Scary alien movie. Guess what? Now I'll probably skip again. So, see you in a little bit. Okay, so I missed a baseball bat that I got the other time, so I kind of ran out of weapons for a little bit there, but I just got a pipe, so it should be good now. Even if there are a lot of angry ones still over there. But they forgot about me. It's fine. Now, anyway, right here on the map is a second one. The Great Space Invasion 2. Inconceivable. Is there a secret invasion of body-snatching aliens? They may already be among your loved ones. Going to be attacked during this? No, I didn't. Okay. Now, it would usually be a nice leisurely walk back. It's filled with enemies now, so... ran away. They're afraid. It's an awkward spot to fight them at. Anyway, we're going backwards. Back to north of the place over here, the general, the store that has the candy. North of that. Again, I did better first time, I think, so feel free to go back and watch that, even though there's no sound, if you want to. I am still speaking, just to be clear. My voice was picked up. So my commentary is still there. There's just no video game noises, which I get to an ending in this. Spoiler. And I like you to be able to hear that ending, so... So go in here, and then there's the third one. The Great Space Invasion number 3. The mothership has dispatched countless miniature UFOs. These tiny round discs attach themselves to innocent folks' heads and brainwash them to take over their body. Have you noticed any strange objects on the back of your loved ones' heads? Oh no. Since this was the inspiration of Space Wars, I was thinking that it'd be an exciting story. Apparently, that only applies to the last scene, with the rest of it just being a sci-fi horror movie. Shu didn't like that when he was younger, so it was his dream to fight back with his very own space army. That's one of the things I liked about Shu. He doesn't let reality hold him back. Isn't that nice? Now I get to run past some more enemies. You can hear the UFO noise, that's what I need to get to. Right here. Movie review of The Great Space Invasion. Although this work features UFOs and humans who are being controlled by aliens, the aliens themselves never make an appearance on screen. Instead, this film illuminates the corrosive power of suspicion. Sometimes, trying to distinguish one's fellow man as friend or foe can be the real horror. At one particularly chilling scene, local residents of the town where the UFO was sighted are mistakenly targeted as body-snatching aliens. The accusing humans scream and jeer as they send their own kind to a detention center. What's worse, anyone who dares speak against the group is seen as one of them and is locked up as well. One can only ask oneself, is coerced solidarity among humans really solidarity at all? At the end of the movie, the number of people killed during the alien invasion is shown. Interestingly, far more humans were killed by their fellow man than attacks from UFOs. Perhaps the aliens left Earth at the end not because they lost, but because they believed that humankind was not worth taking over. The Great Space Invasion is a movie that provides somewhat interesting social commentary to its audience, but anyone looking forward to a fun action romp will be sorely disappointed. Rating 6.5 out of 10. And as I said last time, I like the whole review is how it's this big metaphor for humanity and their coerced solidarity and everything. And then it just gets a 6.5 at the end. Despite how it... yeah. But anyway, then you do this, and then ending. Enjoy.
やはりこれは奴らの仕業かもしれない。
奴ら？
そう、宇宙人だよ。奴らは地球をずっと狙っている。そして隙あらば人間をさらい入れ替わっているんだ。凛子だって俺だってひな子だって、ひょっとしたら本人のふりをしている宇宙人かもしれない。
私は宇宙人じゃない。見破る方法はあるのか？あるよ。この子は私が作った対宇宙人決戦用人型サーチ&デストロイロボのロボコちゃん。この子は人間に化けた宇宙人を見つけて自動で駆除してくれるの。バッテリー切れね。
じゃあそいつに殺されたあの作子は宇宙人？
私そいつに追いかけ回されたんだけど、ひな子に宇宙人の匂いがついてたみたい。ひな子が宇宙人かもしれないし、ひな子の身近な友人が宇宙人かもしれない。あいつらは記憶までコピーする。でも完璧じゃないな。ひな子、何か自分しか知らない秘密を話して。リンコはシュウの髪の毛を集めて自分の枕に入れてたことがある。いやー、そういうのをまじないで夢くらい見たっていいでしょ。次、リンコ。ひな子は林間学校でパンツを脱衣所に忘れて名乗り出られなかったことがある。リンコ、地獄の炎で焼かれろ。
このパンツは誰のだって先生が呼びかけるけどさ、あれ名乗り出られるわけないよな。
昭和ってプライバシーなかったからね。リンコは体育を休んだ時にシュウの脱いだ服を。ひな子はシュウと喧嘩した次の日にシュウのリコーダーに。
俺宇宙人より女子の方が怖えよ。
それまでお互いの記憶に間違いはないようだね。じゃあ次は私たちだね。シュウは青年誌のグラビアページをスクラップしてて本棚の裏に隠してる。水着ポスターにクラスの女子の顔写真を貼り付けたことがある。
待て待て、分かった。じゃあ今度は俺の番だ。サク子がブラをつけ始めたのは小6の新学期から。ひな子とリンコは小5の夏休み明けだ。どうだ。
宇宙人ではなかったけれど女の敵はあぶり出せたようね。ひな子や、お家に帰るよ。宇宙人は大丈夫？
町内会の人たちがみんなやっつけてくれたぞ。
じゃあねー、また明日。
今夜はね、ひな子の大好きなハンバーグだよ。
それお姉ちゃんの好物だってば。
Dog in a UFO, that's from a different Silent Hill game ending. There's a dog in a UFO. That's all you need to know. This music is great, so this is the main reason I had to record it all over again. You have to be able to hear this. And then there's people in the UFO. What could it mean? Maybe she went off with her parents and then went in the UFO. I don't know. With the dog. And then this credits has good music too, but I just did this whole thing, so I'm gonna skip. It's not new credits theme, I think it's the same as the other. So now I have another save at the end of... See, the other one was 7 minutes longer. I'm probably going to start the next game file from that one because I think I picked up more stuff. But anyway, you know, get more faith. But next time, I'll go show it. Let me make sure the sound is working again. Yeah, it's going again. This one doesn't count as like a full ending, I noticed last time. And you needed to complete 2 different full endings. But either way, I think I can get the next 3 all in another playthrough, so... I'm gonna start a new one. I'm probably skip through, like, all of it up to a certain point. Where you will see that this unlocks something that might make the rest of the playthrough useful. Be very useful for the rest of the playthrough. And that was the funny little joke ending. I think we got the joke ending first. It was, yes, very short to get to and everything. I hope you enjoyed it. I had to show it off twice. So everyone, if you enjoyed it, then and look forward to more, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.